2 points stand out for me. First, the court found that in ensuring that the appointment of FMSS would pass muster, Ms. Lim asked for Ms. Howe and Mr. Loh to sanitize the draft report. I mentioned that earlier. Let me come back to it. Why? So that, in your own words, Ms. Lim, it would pass the auditor's eyes. Your email of 3rd August 2011. It is already astonishing enough for an elected official to ask for a report to be sanitized so that it passes the auditor's eyes. We all know what sanitize means. We all know what pass the auditor's eyes means. If it was a truthful report and you knew it to be truthful, there should be nothing that needs to be done. But clearly, this was not the case here. And don't take my word for it. Look at what the judge had found about that report. It said, and I quote, "It was not truthful and painted a wholly inaccurate picture, and it sought to cloak the appointment of FMSS with a veneer of propriety." But to add insult to injury, this sanitizing was to be done by the very persons whose appointment without tender the report itself was meant to recommend. Howe and Loh. This is wrong at so many levels. Even a child knows that you don't ask the fox to guard the chicken coop or a wolf to watch the sheep. But this little episode provides an insight into the way in which affairs are being conducted at AHTC. And Ms. Lim continues in a position of having financial oversight over matters today. How can this status quo be allowed to continue? Whatever your views are on the judgment, today this judgment represents the position in law. Until it is set aside, this judgment is valid. The second point which stood out for me was the way in which the councillors, your councillors, who are supposed to be the check and the approving authority with independent judgment, were instead completely sidelined, misled, and effectively made use of.